It's real. The DLC has released, Let Me Solo Her dropped the greatest tweet of all time, and they've changed the background colour of the Bandai Namco logo so you don't get flashbanged when launching the game anymore. Flashbang. Today's top 10 is DLC moments for Shadow of the Erdtree. Let's jump into the biggest FromSoft expansion ever made. Bake Cakes Yum has invaded into the Fog Rift Catacombs, a dungeon with gigantic spike traps that are actually possible to get onto.
Hey, yo. You wanna get up there? Let's get up there, come on. Let's get up there, bro, come on. Come on.
Let's just appreciate how insane this location is for dueling right now. We've come a long way from the cursed Dark Souls elevators, that's for sure.
You just shield hugging. Alright, that's what you get. Where's the host at? Yes, it is. Oh, nice, no mana.
The Death Knight's twin axes are brand new to the game, and although they have the undesirable twin axe moveset, the weapon skill Blink Bolt Twin Axe is the perfect tool for chasing down opponents and closing the distance.
What are you doing, bro? There's other buttons on your controller, man. Alright, maybe there isn't. What if he just has an L2 controller? Never mind. GG's. That's a point down for the blasphemous.
Helicopter, helicopter.
The Abyssal Woods takes Elden Ring into horror, with terrifying winter lanterns that can't be killed normally. And it would appear that Zeostorm has intentionally triggered the plants to lure the creatures directly towards the poor host. However, further testing reveals as an invader, you personally cannot trigger the winter lanterns, even if the sensors go off. Also, you can kill the winter lanterns by executing a parry and riposte, but the timing is really tight. Good news is, they don't respawn. Albino invades into the Scorpion River Catacombs, which is not your typical dungeon. There's more going on here than meets the eye. I mean eyes.
Oh, I love this place, what the f. He just died to the ice, lol. What a great place to invade.
Both the Blue and the Summon have been brutally destroyed by the instant death inflicted by the Deathblight eye statues positioned around this dungeon.
Oh, I'm staying here. I'm staying here. This is my home. I belong here.
Ouroboros is invading in the Belorat Tower settlement, wielding the Spear of the Impaler, a brand new great spear with split physical and fire damage.
Your Moonveil. Okay, it didn't go for me.
The summon with the Moonveil goes down to the Mesmer's assault weapon skill, an incredible combo of fire sweeps, spear pokes, and the final impaling spears which burst up from the ground.
Oh, so close. No. Wait for it, wait for it. R2 surprise. Oh, darn.
You can throw this spear with the heavy attack. A fully charged heavy attack will detonate and drop magma onto the ground. Sadly no AoE really, and the damage does drop off the further you are from your target, but still a nice option to have and for punishing healing.
Oh, his weapon arm beats out mine.
Malekith's Black Blade has been saving his opponent so far, that Destined Death skill really putting in work, but will it be enough?
Anime! Holy sh**. That was awesome!
Rabbits in the Moon has been trying out the new death sorceries, specifically the two new spells Mass and Vortex of Putrescence. It's very powerful. The mass of putrescence explodes after impact, raining ghost flame upon the area, whereas the vortex throws up projectiles that impact the area with more ghost flame. If you're looking for high damage AoE spells capable of zoning entire areas, these are great choices. Shadow Sunflower Blossom is a brand new colossal weapon, and you will get to see the Shadow Sunflower Headbutt skill, which slams down the weapon with a powerful shockwave that can be followed up by 2 more attacks.
I did the jump. Holy crap. Oh boy. But we did it. Killed your friend. Your friend is dead. Now let's try this. Oh. Well then.
An anticlimactic end, but a hilarious one nonetheless. And don't worry, if you were really hoping to see what the Greatsword of Damnation's weapon skill was, it's coming up soon. Peeve comes in at number 4, using a new Pyromancer build. He's wielding the new Sword of Night katana as well as the Spear of the Impaler, but the new Pyromancy spells are the real focus here. Before they come into play, the summon is separated from the host on this giant crushing spike trap and targeted with Mesmer's Assault. Once again, fantastic weapon skill. With the summon taken care of, now the host takes the moving platform while Peeve tries to entice him off. The incantation ready in his hand is Fire Serpent, which casts a flame that then pursues the target, and it's fast, it tracks, and it is chargeable. 2 casts alone nearly kill the host, although he wasn't full health.
How does the hunter have the same?
For a few moments he becomes target practice, yet he has a plan in mind that if he pulls off will be the most anime move we've seen so far. He arose from that elevator like an avenging angel of death. That was incredible.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm not.
Got him.
Von Schnitzel at number 3. He's made a new Madness build, using Nanaya's torch and comboing it into the Greatsword of Damnation. Now this torch is currently involved in a controversial exploit, so it's certainly going to get fixed soon. But instead of bugs, we're looking at its intended use, which is causing madness. Here is a perfect use case example of everything going right in a Colosseum duel.
Don't trade it there.
Madness is officially back on the menu. We've now also seen the potential of the Golden Crux weapon skill, which skewers foes from overhead and shoots out this massive barbs. Also, the drip is looking very good. Peri Karyal is facing the Relana Twin Moon Knight, but with no hands.
This is it. Welcome.
She's literally using her brain, hooked up to an EEG brain monitoring headset to control specific in-game actions such as attacking and rolling. Using coding, she's trained software to recognize patterns in her brain's electrical activity. These brain patterns are then assigned to an input on a virtual controller. In case you're wondering about the things she's thinking, for attacking, she said she imagines pushing something really heavy forwards. For healing, she imagines something falling on top of her face. Basically, her thoughts drastically change her brain activity, and this can be mapped onto inputs. She then uses eye tracking software to track the movement of her head to control her character's movement, and also has a few voice prompts to trigger more specific actions, including saying, "I choose you" to summon a spirit ash.
I choose you.
I'm beyond impressed. I'm almost a bit scared. This is actually mind control. There's something about this game that's really persuading players to use the most unhinged controller methods that people can dream of.
Look at this man here. He's in Moore's armor, he's got Moore's shield, and he's got, what's that there, a rapier, and his name is Let Me Tank Him.
Let Me Tank Him comes in at number 1. And ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing the birth of a new legend. The final boss of Shadow of the Erdtree is way harder than anything you've encountered before. Radahn, consort of Miquella, has been a nightmare for most of us. But for a few lucky enough to come across the summon sign of Let Me Tank Him, this fight turns into a very different experience.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
it's
that's
working!
neat. Yeah.
He's doing it!
Are you just gonna let him do it, or are you gonna...
He said, let me tank him. I'm watching a new legend be born before my eyes.
Hundreds of people have been helped by this savior. You can find so many grateful messages left on his channel, it's crazy. This champion is using the blood-infused Ant Spur Rapier to inflict bleed and rot, the Verdigris Great Shield, or the Fingerprint Stone Great Shield, and Moore's armor set, which is the heaviest in the game. All of that combined makes the ultimate tank. An unbreakable rock, which meets an immovable force, but it seems in this case, rock wins. Hopefully everyone gives this boss a go themselves. Remember, there's no time limit, and there's hundreds of strategies you can experiment with, including this one. But if you're really struggling, maybe keep an eye out for the golden glow of this player's summon sign. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember, next episode for Dark Souls 3 is top 10 DLC weapons. So send me clips of you getting some creative or impressive kills with new weapons found from the DLC areas. And of course that includes spells, items, anything else new, pretty much. More information can be found below in the description, and that's about it. I'll see you all in the next one.